Hey folks, super duper morning. Hope you are doing absolutely amazing. 2nd of September. Hope you guys are doing fine. Just checking in whether you can hear me okay in the chat. Nice to see you guys over here. Hi Bahubali and Anju. Charan, nice to see you. Hey Dhaval. Hi Kumar Khanna and Mary Gopi. Sonal and Srividya. Welcome to September. Thank you so much for joining in today. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our to-do list for September. So let's go ahead and add in the first task. What's a milestone? What are the goals that we are looking at accomplishing? Let me know in the chat over here. Give me a simple milestone. What is something that you are looking forward to complete this month? If there was one thing that you could say that, yes, I accomplished, what would that be? In the chat, let me know. Let's brainstorm milestones. Hi, Martha. Good morning. Welcome to September 2024. Have webinars up and running. That's a great goal. So let's go ahead and put in launch webinars. So sales webinar for level one. Set up Tag Mango and launch webinars. So set up an LMS, accept new students, collect payments. Go through my to-do list for August and schedule new to-do list for September. Amazing. That is exactly how I started as well. Look at last month's calendar. See if there's anything that did not get completed. Make a list of things that you need to complete. Move it to a new month. Prioritize and get started. So brainstorm what needs to be done this month. Launch webinars. Set up your LMS. Last month's to-do. Implement business engine. Use it in all functions. So from project management to CRM, accounting, automation. Great. So we've got a list of things that need to be done. Let me know in the chat if there is anything else that comes to your mind. of what needs to be done. Facebook ads, Google ads, driving traffic, tracking Tuesday, make money Monday. So let me know in the chat, what is it that you are excited about this month of September? What are you looking at getting completed? Nice to see you folks here. Mumtaz and Rajiv. Dr. Pareen, bright and early. Let's put in some milestones as well. So first 100 leads. Find out, contact, do calendar meetings with your first 100 customers. Hey, Kavita. So we're listing down our to-dos for the month of September, creating some milestones as well. So what is it that you look at getting done? So practice webinars, I want to run ads. Let's put that in. Let's put in practice webinar. I have my deck ready. Present it. Present and practice. So as a milestone, I would put in get at least 30 customers. Run webinar and make 30 sales in September. It's weekly. AI tools integration. So the latest and greatest of tools. Amazing. Great. So that's where we are. We've got webinars, we've got your LMS, Tag Mango, Business Engine. Look at last month's to-dos, implement a Business Engine, practice webinar, AI tools integration. So let's go ahead and find you some resources so you can go ahead and get started. Wrap up September as soon as possible, especially on a successful tone. We've got in total 120 days left for the end of the year. So 120 days to the end of 2024. Got to have a game plan, make most out of it, earn more, have systems, rinse and repeat. Superb. So in order to get started straight away, I'm going to try and point you to some tools that are easily available. In terms of launching webinars, we have done the perfect webinar, and we will schedule that in again this week so that we get more practice in terms of actually selling. We have the format, we have the template. So we will action that this week. So that will be about an hour long. So we look at doing that this Wednesday. To work in Wednesday, we look at perfecting our selling webinar. In terms of the business engine, I want to show you guys something that is truly next level. This weekend, I spent a lot of time with Chat GPT and figured out like a really amazing hacks on making the business engine truly come to life. And I'll give you a quick example, a quick demo on how you could do that right now. So if any of you have heard of Pabbly or Zapier, just put in P into the chat. If you've not heard of any of these two, Pabbly or Zapier, just put in N for no into the chat. Then I'll give you a quick update. Okay, guys, then be prepared to be amazed. Be prepared to be amazed. So what we'll do here is, as you're logged into the business engine, you could simply go into your settings and you could go ahead and click on Pabbly over here. And what we'll do is we click on Get Action. So let's say that every time there is a new invoice created, or there's a new customer that's been created, or within your company there's a new award or a new announcement, or you simply created a new project, you've got a new lead, you've created a new product, any of your students complete a course, any one of these actions that happens within your business, right? Any action that happens within this business. Let's say, for example, we have created a new project. Say every time we create a new project, we want to go ahead and post that. We want to get an update. Let's go to Pabbly.com. This is a paid account. Zapier has a free trial. It's an automation tool. So what you could do is you could create a workflow, and we'll call this as new project. So every time there is a new project within Business Engine, we're going to go ahead and create something called as a webhook. And we're going to get this URL over here. And we simply need to copy paste this back into Business Engine. Added that in. And now every time there is a new project, okay, supposing we create a new project right now. So we're saying every time that there's a new project that is created, you could then go ahead and send a WhatsApp message, either using WhatsApp Cloud or using AI Sensei. So you can say when there's a new project that's being created, go ahead and send a WhatsApp message. You can connect your WhatsApp tool, and you can basically then send a message. You can send a message to every single person that has created a new project. I'll give you another example. So let's say we go over here and create a new workflow saying, welcome new customers. So every time you get a new customer, so we just go ahead and create a new webhook. And if you don't know what a webhook is, don't worry. Even I did not know till yesterday. But once you create your first webhook on Pabbly, you can create another one which says every time you get a new customer, you can simply copy paste this, put this into Business Engine. And then every time you get a new customer, so you're saying that every time in Business Engine that you get a new customer, here you can then basically say that send an email. So you can connect it to your email provider. and you can say create a new subscriber. So what's happening over here is that now within your internal business tools, you're able to connect Business Engine to third-party tools as well. So you're going to be able to pick up your email addresses, you can pick up mobile phone numbers, and done. So this way, every time you get a new customer into your business engine, you're going to be able to send them a notification. So if there's a new invoice that's needs to be taken care of, if there is a new task that needs to be created, if there is a new product that you are launching, you're going to be able to connect your business engine to any one of these thousands of tools that are available. So you can say send the data from Business Engine to create an email and also send a WhatsApp message. And also go ahead and create a Google Calendar request. You can say create an event. So any one of these tools, whether it's WooCommerce or Google Sheets, YouTube, you could say that every time I get a new Facebook lead, every time I get a new Facebook lead, go ahead and send in an email. Just imagine how powerful that would be for every single lead that you get, whether it's from Facebook or from Google. When someone comes into your funnel, you can add them into Business Engine, you can send them an email, you could send them a WhatsApp message, you could send them a Google Calendar invite. That way you'll have zero wastage within your funnel. And the beauty of this is that you set it up once and you forget. Because this is a workflow, and depending on what workflow you create, you're going to be able to send out automation all across different functions of your business. So you could simply notify a team member, you could notify a customer, you could have your to-do list being sent to you in different places. And that way, instead of having to log into 5 different tools, you are just controlling your entire business by creating different automations that connect all the different functions of your business. So that makes sense. Just type in MS if you figure out how you can possibly start automating different tasks of your day-to-day business. There's this website which started more than 10 years ago. It was called IFTTT. And this really helped me understand what IFTTT means. So IFTTT is an acronym for if this, then that. If this, then that. Just type in IFTTT into the chat because this is something worth learning. This is something worth understanding. Thank you so much. If this, then that is basically a rule. It's a business rule that you want to set up. If a customer sends me a message, then call them up. If a Facebook lead registers for my webinar, then send them a reminder, send them a WhatsApp message, send them an email, add them to a WhatsApp group. If this, then that. So if someone signs up, do this. If someone makes a payment, if I get a new customer, if I get a new lead, if I create a new project, if I create a new task, if this, then that. So, of course, this might be something new, but if this, then that has been around for a very long time. We all use this on a day-to-day basis. If this happens, then do that. So if this, then that. And I'll just give you another overview before we wrap up for today. And I want to help each and every one of you who has Business Engine to set up at least one such connection, one such hook, where you say that if there's a new invoice created, or if I get a new payment, or if there's a company holiday, or if there's a new milestone, if there's a new project, if there's a new lead, if there's a new deal, if there's a new product, new course, there's so many different things. If there's a new product that's added onto your WooCommerce, then do that. Okay. So today was just the concept, and I'll show you how you can do this on Pabbly as well as Zapier. It's not an urgent to do. This is definitely a nice thing to have, especially when you are spending money on ads. If you are spending money on ads, then you want to make sure that you've got multiple chances of success with your potential customers. So you're going to create a rule for your Facebook forms, for your Facebook ads, for your Facebook lead ads, saying that every time I get a new Facebook lead, I want you to go ahead and create a new project. I want you to send an email. I want you to send an SMS. I want you to create a calendar invite. Just type in how do you feel your customers will react if they fill up a form and they hear from you from multiple different platforms in a sequential format, right? It's definitely going to take your business to a more professional level, to the next level where they're like, wow, this person has got their systems in place. I can reach them. I don't need to look around for 100 things. They're sending me emails, they're sending me WhatsApps, text messages, calendar requests, Zoom integrations, meetings. And that way you're going to have so much time, you're going to save so much time that you set up a process once and then you let that process do the heavy lifting for you. So we'll jump into this in greater detail today. I just wanted to give you a quick highlight. And what we'll do to end today's class on a full power charge, I'm going to play one of my favorite video for you. But if you thought that this was next level automation, just type in insane. If you haven't understood completely, that's fine. Just understand that you can do something called if this, then that. If this happens, then do that. And then we'll figure out the dynamics of how to get it integrated and stuff like that. But for right now, just understand if this, then that. If I create this, then you go ahead and do that for me. So that's the business engine rule that I was working on this weekend. I hope you find that useful. I hope it opens up a different level of control for your business. whether it's sending WhatsApp messages to team members or clients, whether it's an invoice, whether it is a project, a calendar, you've always got your stuff going for you.
Gaurav, I have a small question. Can I ask?
Please.
In the institute model of our business engine, can
Uh-huh.
they edit some fields in the?
Yeah, Mary, I got your video on Friday
Yes, yes,
regarding the custom fields, and you wanted to hide some fields as well, right?
yes, yes.
I'll be sending you an update today.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Super.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to you about some things I've learned in my journey. Most from experience, some of them I heard in passing, many of them I'm still practicing, but all of them I do believe are true. Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it. So the question that we got to ask ourselves is what success is to us, what success is to you. Is it more money? That's fine. I got nothing against money. Maybe it's a healthy family. Maybe it's a happy marriage. Maybe it's to help others, to be famous, to be spiritually sound, to leave the world a little bit better place than you found it. Continue to ask yourself that question. Now, your answer may change over time, and that's fine. But do yourself this favor. Whatever your answer is, don't choose anything that will jeopardize your soul. Prioritize who you are, who you want to be, and don't spend time with anything that antagonizes your character. Be brave, take the hill, but first answer that question, what's my hill? So first, we have to define success for ourselves. And then, we have to put in the work to maintain it. Take that daily tally. Tend our garden. Keep the things that are important to us in good shape. Where you are not is as important as where you are. It is just as important where we are not as it is where we are. Look, the first step that leads to our identity in life is usually not, I know who I am. I know who I am. That's not the first step. The first step's usually, I know who I am not. Process of elimination. Defining ourselves by what we are not is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are. You know that group of friends that you hang out with that it really might not bring out the best in you? You know, they gossip too much or they're kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. Or how about that bar we keep going to that we always seem to have the worst hangover from? Or that computer screen, right? The computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. Or how about that food that we keep eating? Stuff that tastes so good going down, it makes us feel like crap the next week. We feel lethargic and we keep putting on weight. Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. Just don't go there. I mean, put them down. And when you do this, when you do put them down, when you quit going there, and you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time and in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the when's that were keeping you from your identity. Look, trust me, too many options, I promise you this, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time. Decrease your options. And if you do this, you will have accidentally, almost innocently, put in front of you what is important to you by process of elimination. Knowing who we are is hard. It's hard. So give yourself a break. Eliminate who you are not first, and you're going to find yourself where you need to be. Instead of creating outcomes that take from us, let's create more outcomes that pay us back, fill us up, keep your fire lit, turn you on for the most amount of time in your future. We try our best, we don't always do our best. Well, architecture is a verb as well. And since we are the architects of our own lives, let's study the habits, the practices, the routines that we have that lead to and feed our success, our joy, our honest pain, our laughter, our earned tears. Let's dissect that and give thanks for those things. And when we do that, guess what happens? We get better at them, and we have more to dissect. Be discerning. Choose it because you want it. Do it because you want to. We're gonna make mistakes. You gotta own them. Then you gotta make amends. And then you gotta move on. Guilt and regret kills many a man before their time. So turn the page, get off the ride. You are the author of the book of your life.
All right, folks, you are the author of your life. So go ahead and bring in full power September. FPS, so go ahead and put in FPS into the chat if you are ready for September, ready for actually making it happen. 120 days left till the end of the year. We're still part of the 100-day challenge, which is ending on 5th of October. So look forward to a few more powered hours with you. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Go ahead and put it into the WhatsApp chat, full power September. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow on Tracking Tuesday.